How to paint rain. Today you're going to need these 6 colors and whatever your favorite brushes are. I then mix up a palette that consists of a light gray, a dark gray, a sky blue, and 2 shades of green. While looking at my reference photo, I block in my grass and my tree line. Then, using our sky blue, I start to paint in the little bit of blue sky that's peeking out from underneath the layer of clouds that's above us, raining on our heads in this painting. I mix my 2 grays together for the shadows of clouds that are further away and closer to the horizon line. Then I use my lightest gray to fill in the highlights of those same distant clouds. Using my darkest gray, I paint in the darker shadow shapes of the clouds right above our heads in this painting. I flick upwards to express the shadows moving around the form of the clouds. Afterwards, I fill in all the white spots left in the canvas with my lightest gray, which leads us to something like this. I then cover everything with a second layer of paint before moving on to painting in my puddles with my darkest gray. Using my smallest brush and the lightest gray, I go in and start expressing the little ripples that are created when a raindrop hits the water. These are kind of fun to paint, so I put in a lot of them and sometimes even added a little splash. For the puddles that are further away though, you don't need as many details. Now we can paint the little blades of grass poking out of the puddles. The further away the grass, the smaller and shorter the blades of grass should be. Then, using that same darkest green, I paint in some tree shadows. Then, with a little bit of the darkest gray at the tip of my paintbrush, I go in and start dry brushing it or scumbling it into the clouds. I think this is the best way to blend when you're using acrylic paint. Lastly, we're going to take our smallest brush and that mid-gray and start painting in evidence of raindrops. You do not need to paint every single raindrop that exists. Just hint at little moments here and there where the sunlight catches a raindrop falling down from the sky. And all that hard work is going to lead us to something like this. Thank you guys so much for watching.